Welcome to Covered. This is the program that looks at the residential rebuild in Canterbury. I'm Vanessa Wells. So, you've been made an offer by EQC or your insurer, but you don't actually understand what it means, or you're in some sort of hardship and you need advice, help, some sort of support. Who do you actually turn to? This week we're looking into the advisory and advocacy services that are available to help you with settling your insurance claim, and also the support and social services that you can access if you're suffering some sort of hardship as well. First up, a very warm welcome to Reid Stiven. He is the General Manager of the Canterbury Home Repair Program, also known as CHIRP. Welcome, Reid.
Thanks, Vanessa.
There do seem to be an awful lot of acronyms in this whole business. It's a bit much sometimes to try and keep your head around what it all means. For a lot of people, they're struggling with that.
Yeah.
That's something I'd like to come back to. But in the interim, how are you actually tracking? What's actually happening out there?
Pretty happy. Today, we'll have passed 62,000 repairs. So that's full repairs where home's done, keys back to the homeowner, hopefully life back to normal. We've got about 2,000 under the hammer. We won't meet our December target, though.
What do you mean by under the hammer? As in, you're still struggling to get them over that line?
No, that's where we've got contractors on site, painting walls, fixing foundations. So
under the physical hammer?
Under the hammer,
Got you, okay, cool. So they're in process at the moment.
Yep.
Now, what was that about at the December deadline?
Yeah, we'd put in a very, what we might call a stretch target, about finishing all repairs in December. We're not going to meet that. So we've extended our relationship with Fletcher's through to April next year to ensure that we can get all those people who make their homes available to us repaired by April next year. Okay,
so you're talking several thousand homes at this point?
Yeah, look, we've got about 10,000 homes eligible for repair. Not all of those people will choose to have their repairs. Some will opt out, some will look for different alternative settlement options, but we'll repair the majority of those homes.
So can you actually still opt out? Is that still a decision option for people?
Yeah, absolutely it is. And look, as we get to the end of our program, and we can see some light at the end of the tunnel at the moment, which is good, we realise that there's lots of people with lots of different issues, which, you know, they don't really know whether they want us to repair, they want to opt out, but we're really happy to talk to those people and work with them to get the best option for them. Personally, I think the best option is to stay within our program. We guarantee the quality, we know what we're going to deliver, and we'll stand behind the quality at the end of the day. Okay, so now there have been sort of some rumours around that, you know, that you guys are trying to encourage cash settling so you can sort of meet deadlines. What do you say to that? No, not at all. And really strong messages from our board and from my CE that that's not to occur. That doesn't mean to say that we're someone... Look, we've got people coming into Christmas, we might be having the grandkids in the kids' home. They don't want the whole house done, they just like the lounge and the dining room done so it's nice and fresh for Christmas. Really happy to do that and then have a conversation about, yes, we may partially cash settle the home, but in terms of forcing cash settlement on people to meet a time frame, absolutely not. Okay, so you've got Fletcher's through till April. Yep. Yeah, you do have this crazy time around Christmas where it just adds to people's stress as well. Are we having discussions with you or are we having discussions with Fletcher's? Who's sitting down at the table to talk this stuff over with the people? Well, both really. We have a community contact team who I think you're going to visit or see. Yeah, I'd like to talk about them shortly. And that's a great service. It's about case management and really sitting down like we are now, face to face, and having a conversation about what options people have. Equally, Fletcher's can work people through the repair process and hopefully give them some comfort that it's not all bad. Okay. Now, we have a number of people, you know, I have to say that one of the issues we've got in the community is trust. So we're now offering people no obligation scopes. Previously, we said if we scoped your house, we're repairing it. Yep. Now we're saying, let us come and scope it. Let's talk about the damage. If you're happy, then absolutely we'll repair. If you're not, you still have the opportunity to opt out. Reid, thanks. Stay with me. I do want to talk about this a wee bit more, but for right now, we've had a team actually out on the road. Have a look at this.
Hi, I'm Belinda. I'm a customer claims consultant for EQC's community contact team. The team was set up to offer a face-to-face service for customers so they can move forward with their land and building claims. Since we started, we've assisted thousands of Cantabrians. Every week, we meet customers in 5 centres across Christchurch to discuss any queries they have surrounding their EQC claims. But as part of our commitment to providing improved customer service, Fletcher EQR and EQC have customer centres at 2 hubs where queries involving both organisations can be discussed and hopefully resolved to your satisfaction. If you have a concern, it can be addressed in person by an EQC Community Contact team member and a Fletcher EQR Community Liaison Officer.
Yes, that's fine.
Making a booking to see us is easy.
You're speaking with Karina. How can I help you?
Simply call 0800 326 243 and explain that you'd like an appointment at one of our customer centres. Provide all your details and what you need assistance with, and we'll make sure staff have reviewed your file before the meeting. If you or someone you know is feeling upset or stressed, or are in need of other social support as a result of the earthquakes, we encourage you to call the Canterbury support line 0800 777 846.
So it's an awful lot for people to take on board, and there's a lot of social issues involved in this whole process as well. Reid, this next bit has got a whole bunch of more acronyms in it as well. There seem to be, every group seems to have a shortening. Tell me a little bit about the community contact team.
Yeah, really done a great job so far. A group of really passionate people who case manage or work with customers who are really struggling to work through our process. So I call it earthquake fog. So they've got this thing in their head where they just reach the point where they can't make a decision. They're fantastic at actually working them through our process, helping them work with other agencies if that's what they're needed. So we're with RAS, so if we can use RAS to help.
Okay, RAS is another acronym. No, that's all right. That's what I'm here for, because I don't know what they are.
Yeah, Residential Advisory Service.
Residential Advisory Service, okay.
So really great organisation for people, helping them overcome issues with us or their insurer. And our team link people into there. Equally, the alternate accommodation services, linking into there if there's some financial stress.
Of course, where are you going to stay while it's all being done?
So they're doing a great job, and we're really promoting. I think we're at the point now where we're talking about community in terms of delivering the last lot of repairs or the last settlements, using everyone in the community that's involved in the recovery to make sure people get the right outcome.
Reid, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. We are only just touching on the surface. Stay with us. After the break, we're going to talk directly to some of these services.